What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I'm so tiny. There we go. Get you guys all zoomed in. Get everything figured out and dial what is going on in the markets today. Well, what's going to dive in? Saturday special, because the family and life and plans, it's always kind of tricky to figure out what time we're going to be on Saturday because Sunday close is easy. So it's always the close. And then Monday through Friday, we get on our regular time at 7:30. So Saturday's kind of like one of those ones we never really know. But I kind of like this time that we're doing right now. So, hey, let's check it out. Check out the markets, guys. Please, if you haven't been here before, smash that like. Even if you have or have not been here, but preferably not down. But up, because that's what we need to get the markets rolling. That's right. We have the subscribe bell. Give it a couple jingling-os. Guys, you can find that bell in one of these corners. And we have to ask, because it's the most unpleasantly awkward thing to be humble. And over there on Kick, we naturally just grow. Same thing, Rumble. They just push us because they think we're dope. Sometimes, though, on YouTube, that you have to ask. Oh, where are we? Oh, and also, guys, I'm missing my banners. I just now realized that nobody even told me my banners were missing. Whoop. Oh, that's much better. I feel a little better. We'll do the welcome in crypto news. I don't know if we'll do the crypto news today. Guys, most hydrated crypto community in the interweb. That's right. I was a lifer, good sir. Still am a lifer. Did a lot of trading over there and learned how to master that skill and went into crypto phases and wanted to learn how to use market cipher. So let's get the charts on the screen. Boom, there it is, guys. Some Bitcoin in there. Start taking a look, see what we got going on. Maybe we should take a peek at the liquidation heat map too while we're here. Share this tab instead. The last couple of days have been pretty rough. Weird. We're like right in the middle right now. There's a little bit more pressure to go down to 116 than there is liquidations up. Seems like everybody's kind of taking it easy on the weekend. Nobody wants to get smacked. Thanks for Bitcoin. Yeah, a Model 3 shows heavier pressure to the downside. Always have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to swing over the bubbles, check out what is up or down today. All right. Bubbles, a lot more green. I mean, yesterday, though, we did have a pretty good down push. What should we take a look at? The Dara guy. Theo's been kind of trading sideways. Cardano's been holding really strong. It was 77 cents a week ago. We're up to $1.01. IOTA a week ago. We got a good push up. We lost 20. We're back over the 20. Okay, cool. Nothing really stands out of the ordinary. Jump to the charts. Oop, here we go again. All right. Oh, I just remembered I had to go into YouTube Studio and change a couple things. Whoopsie. Sometimes that happens to the best of us. Jump into the 1 hour time zone, rising wedge. On Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Kind of bearish, man. We'll probably hit a red dot, possibly roll over, at least on the 1 hour. What's up, Sonny Little Tree? What's crack-a-lacking, dude? What coins do you want to take a look at? Saturday special. I haven't seen you in here before. One of my good friends is named Sonny. Light fan, what's crack-a-lacking? Yeah, let's go take a look at that right now, man. I want to fish Bitcoin up, and I'll jump into that. If you guys haven't, dude, please like and subscribe to us. It's the biggest way we can support the channel. On the 4 hour in Bitcoin, though, so the 1 hour looks like we have pressure to the downside. I'm just glad you guys in the chart makes it a little bit more lively. You know, I always love talking to myself all day. It's something that it's my favorite. But on the 4 hour, we do have a green dot movement to the upside. VWAP is breaking above the zero line. The strength is kind of chilling out, slightly angled down. The green money flow is coming down slightly, but we are still looking pretty good. 21's coming back to the 50. More likely, we're going to bounce up to the 21. I would expect so. On the 4 hour, the 6 hours looking pretty good. We're about to roll over with negative 31 to a 32, so it's about to get into the green dot. Chilling. I'm sub, but usually stay quiet. Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate you, Sonny. Thank you for popping in. And even if you're quiet, I appreciate you talking today, so I don't feel like I'm going crazy. Light fan. You know, I was listening. Do you guys ever listen to Joe Rogan? I was listening to a really interesting episode yesterday. 12 hours has been coming down. Daily says we could still have some more downwards pressure. We're actually bouncing off the 21 right now. Now maybe we consolidate right here before we decide we should go up or down. But we'll know tomorrow when we have it. Everything else is kind of looking kind of bearish pressure, to be honest with you. But we'll see how tomorrow's weekly close ends up. That will give us all the data we need to set ourselves up for next week. Amelia, what's crack-a-lacking? Let's pull up this coin that J.I. was talking about. Oh, not J.I., but Flight Band. But I hope I'm pronouncing that coin right. It is JYAIUST. Jerry the Turtle. Oh, it's a meme coin. Wow, look at that bounce, you know. Shot way up. KOL sold. Brought it back down to its little resistance right here. Bounce. Break back up. Whoosh. It's a 3-day, dude. It's coin's been around for a while, hasn't it? Interesting. There's definitely some manipulation going on, but the chart doesn't look terrible. Oh, yeah, so the Joe Rogan episode, they were talking about how in the 1800s, the U.S. had planes that could go faster than 200 miles an hour in the air, or crafts. And Joe was like, no way. And so they looked it up, and they looked at the Wright brothers, but turns out he actually did. It's something like, why didn't I ever hear about this before? I always wonder about things like that. What's up, Pepe? Going to see JI to fund my XCN bag, dude. XCN's probably going to do numbers, man. I've been looking at it myself. I don't hold any. I would like to accumulate some, but it is definitely one that I wish I had more. We did get a green dot on Jerry the Turtle right here for upwards action. I really like how it's on the close to the zero line too. I want to see it break through. It's starting to, as you can tell, that candle's a little slightly longer than the adjacent one. I'm just looking at it, guys. I'm observing the data. It needs to break out. I want to see it break out. If it doesn't break out, we could be a double top, a short term. The 1 hour has a green dot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Stokes were low. Now they're high. We're just consolidating. How the heck does that even happen? Well, it's leaning bullish still. Bullish to consolidation. Or sideways to up action. That doesn't show any downwards action currently on Market Cipher. Even the 8 hour has a green dot too. I think in this is about to leg up a third leg, which is actually pretty standard. A lot of times, you do see that with these patterns. You have that leg up, you come down, you come up, you come down, you bounce off, and then usually you come up like that. Down, come up, we came down, and now we're going to go up like that. That's what I meant to do. I mean, we bounced off the 21 too. I just now noticed the 12 hour. Cool. Cup and handle. Oh yeah. Sammy cup and handy. You do got that too. I've never been able to get cup and handles to really play out how I want them to. But yeah, and you do got the money flow increasing too, because I don't know, you can look right here. It's at like a 20. We've been tipping up, and now we're at 27, so it's a slight increase. Also, if you take a look at the VWAP, it's literally at the 0 line, 0.5% below it. But I would say that's the 0 line, and it looks like it's about to move. Now, if you look closer to on the 12 hour, there we had a green dot right here, literally on the 0 line, and that was one of the rocket moves that we had. Oops, I saw my paint pen on. That usually gives us like the fuel to do crazy stuff like that. Or if we get like an anchor trigger wave below it, can do it too. Generally, when we get green dots on the higher time frames, this is actually a pretty good example of what we probably have going on right now. Is that we came up, we did this little sideways action consolidations, and we're going to come up. And on our current time frame, we've only had like 3 or 4 red candles, but we bounced off to 21, boom, 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 and then it took off. But we took off on the green dot right here, close to the 0 line. So now we come back over to Jerry right here. We got the 3 candles. We bounce off 21, boom, boom. Comes up, closes good, and it's been pushing up. I would like to see the momentum wave come a little low and get a green dot, but hey, that's still good. The daily, ooh, why does it have a red dot right there? How much? We got 5 hours. I mean, that could be a fake out. The longer touch, 12 hour could reverse. The 2 day doesn't look bad. 3 day doesn't look bad either. So it looks like it's just the daily we have to keep an eye on. But 12 hour looks good. The 6 hour, 8 hour also look good on the momentum waves. It doesn't really show, maybe I'm overanalyzing this. It kind of wants to do like a VAT looking like pattern instead of having like an open door where it's like shooting up like that. But it's not. What did I just do? No, I hate when I hit that. I just removed all my indicators. Here, a lifer too, dude. Lifer is awesome, man. Give me a second, guys. I just turned off all my indicators. Dang it. Especially because I had my other one custom set up. They should really ask you before you just delete all of them. You son of a biscuit. It did change all my... Oh, man, I had that all set up, bro. You annoying little fly. Weird. Didn't show Market Cipher B in here. Shows A. But B is clearly right here, Market Cipher B. It just doesn't show it the ability to turn it off right here. DVSI on. What? Oh, I need my moving averages. That's the only thing different. I can't believe I just did that. Wow, that's annoying. I like a 21. $200. I got to change all the colors. Oh my gosh. I like the 21 to be white, and I like it to be a little thicker so it stands out for recognition. Where's the thickness? There you go. Oop. I think that's what I usually use. Cool. Imports. Style. Number 2, I like to have red or obtuse. Some people call it. Then we go to 3. 3 is blue, it's fine. 4 is green, which is the 100, the brightest color. I don't know. It's probably fine. And then why would anybody use black for 200? Do that. You know, I might make this line a little thicker too. Why not? That line a little thicker too. All right, perfect. That makes all my stuff look a little better now. I can't believe I just did that. What's up, Chara? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. What's up, Pepe? Pepe, let's go take a look at Pepe. You know, so this could be movement, Jerry the Turtle. Just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on it. The 12 hours looking pretty good. The daily is kind of like iffy, but the 2 and 3 days still look fine. But you know, if the 12-hour turns sour and the daily is already sour, could be danger zone. Danger zone. But most everything's in danger zone right now. What's cup and handle there? Haha, I'm alive too. What up, homie? What's the woman at 2 thing? What are you talking about, Chara? What's this woman at 2 thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, I just realized we got our 350th subscriber. I think that was Flight Fan, but I could be wrong. Flight Fan, if that was you, shout out to you, dog. And if it wasn't you, shout out to you anyways, and whomever it was. Oh, Pepe on the smaller time frames. What is up with the Pepe? Dude, what is one of these lines up? I need to change colors. So gosh dang it. What one is that? Where's the blue? Settings. This one needs to be brighter or something, because frick, I can't tell it apart. There it goes. Brighter. Maybe I'll do a different color. No, I'll do that. That's a fine color. It's kind of weird looking color, but at least I could identify different from the money flow. Stinking thing, man. There we go. I hate when I delete my settings. I think he means the number 1 and number 2 on your charts. What number 1, number 2 on my charts? You talking about markets? My indicators? I think he means that no 1 and no 2 on the chats. Oh, I think. Oh, are you talking about Amelia? I think he means number 1 or number 2 on your charts. I don't see that number thing. Oh, I see it now. I look over on the YouTube chat. Like I use StreamYard, so I'm reading my StreamYard chats because you know we do multiple platforms. I got it. Okay, so the number with the crowns, Chara, those are. I don't know. YouTube started doing that. It's I think to show the people who are commenting the most. I could look over and be like, hey, that guy, he's in here. He's always constantly throwing support. That's what that is. I had to sit there. I know. I figured it out. It doesn't matter. He said, oh shit, thanks for reminding me. Okay, I think I'm now the 51st subscriber. LOL. You're 351, bro. 351. This sounds like an area code, dude. Something like someone get tattooed on there. 351. What's that TV show? Hawaii 5-0. GIG, what's crack-a-lacking? I will jump into bear. Let me finish up Pepe for Pepe. Pepe for Pepe. The 1 hour is kind of bearish. 4 hours looking solid. It's kind of actually interesting because it kind of looked like the other meme we were just looking at, Jerry the Turtle. I definitely think that we have some sort of no bullish divergence. So I can't say this will be the breakout currently, but I think we'll probably come up and meet the 21, the 6 hour, the 12 hour. It's weird doji candle, but it is a doji candle none the difference, which is a trend reversal of the previous red trend that we just had. So we'll have to wait and see. Stokes so low strength is curling around. Yeah, dude. I think Pepe is a good one. Ooh. As I say that, I jump in the daily. We have an anchor trigger wave to the downside. So I would be optimistically cautious. We also have a red dot on the 2-day. Eefy. Something's going on. There's some manipulation here. We have a green dot to the upside on the 3-day, but the daily and the 2-day look disgusting. The weekly looks bad, but I think it's almost done playing out. I think short-term pump, okay, come back. We'll have to revisit it in 12 hours. We'll post something in the Discord if you guys aren't in there about it, because I do like Pepe, and I think it's a good coin to trade. I think optimistic on the 4-hour and the 6-hour and the 8-hour. But we have to wait to get a reversal for the 12-hour. The daily, and hopefully we can flip the daily. Might change my name, Flight 351. Hey, I like that, dude. It does sound slick, man. Flight 351, man. Why does that number sound super familiar? I don't know. It coming from somewhere in my memory. All right, and Chara, check out my lifer mug, guys. Been a lifer, dude. You know, this is how old I am. I've been around. When Lifer first started doing merch, I did, his Saturday signups, and I was drinking, 6 in the morning with this, and Lifer comes over here and he goes, "That's my mug." He's like, "I've never seen one ever before on the show." He's like, "That's incredible. That's so awesome." That's my first time. Let me see it again. So I showed him again, and yeah, that was how I got introduced really into Lifer. I was following Lifer. I found him when he was like 15,000 subs. I also found All in Crypto around 15,000 too. I don't do a Patreon though. What was I gonna look at? Bear. Did it ever get added, GIG, to any exchange, or do I still have to use Dex tools? It's on Gate. Are you okay if I use Gate? I don't like Gate.io. I'm gonna use Beam, Bear. This is the only place that it's on, is Gate.io. Well, that might be just what we have to do. Is this the right price? Dude, maybe I can't use it. I thought I could use it, but I don't know how to determine if this is the right price or not. I guess I could look it up on Dex Screener. It's on CoinGecko too, right? CoinGecko. Dex Screener. I can use Dex Screener too. Yeah, Bear did numbers with Pulse and Hex the other day. Teddy Bear, right? I think it's Teddy Bear. Yeah, CoinGecko also has it. I want an exchange to list this. Is that okay? Can we have an exchange list this so I can pull it up on MarketCypher? Because I would love to do that. This shows the price at 7017. So yeah, whatever bear I pulled up over here is not the right bear. So we're gonna throw that one out in TradingView. Come over to Dex Screener. We're on the 15-minute. We'll jump over to the 1 hour. You were talking about it, I think, back here. I think maybe it was longer ago than that. 4 hour. Wow, it's really consolidating. You can literally see a consolidation, like sideways action. Diamond pattern, bearish. Didn't break down though. Still there. Didn't fall through support. I mean, that little nub right there held on. Should have came back down lower to like down here. Bounced off it, though, came back up. That is a lower high, though. That was a lower high. We came back down. We're punching up again. I don't know if he'll make it up, man, because can I draw in here? I don't use deck screen enough. To me, I see like a chart pattern like this coming in on a channel. Kind of something like so. And if you follow this too, it's like bink, we bounce off, we come back down, hang out, boop, bounce off, we come back down. So now I would expect to come just shy of this pattern. I think it is going to pump. I'm not disagreeing with that on the 4 hour. I think that we might come up and bounce off. 15-minute sideways action. Well, if it flags out right here, boom, we're almost up at the top. We're at support, pretty strong support too for the 15-minute. It's going to hit $100 billion market cap, dude. I hope this thing hits $100 billion market cap. What's the market cap right now? Market cap right now is 17 million. You know, even for a meme coin, that's not super small. You know, for most memes are way smaller than that. Oh, it's $100 billion market cap. That would be wild. That's 1,000x. Oh, a 500x, I think. It's 10x for 170 million. No, 10x would be 170 million. 100x would be 1.7 billion. 1.7 billion. You think it's going to hit $100 billion market cap? 1,000x from here? That would be wild. I don't know if I can see that. I think maybe if it stays relevant long enough, it could, but I don't think it'll hit there this cycle. I mean, that's a lot of money that would have to flow out of like Pepe into this. That'd be pretty wild, guys. All right, let's jump into Ethereum. Though you have made some good calls, GIG. I do agree. I think Trent's going to work on the Discord too today, trying to get the picture thing figured out, how to set it up. How to get the picture running in the Discord. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, it's in the link in the description. All right, where are we going? We're going. We want to find Ethereum. Where are you, Ethereum? Boom, there it is. All right. You know, this actually doesn't look that bad a chart to me on the 12 hour. Especially because we didn't really fall below that. And this is pretty strong resistance right here for Ethereum. And with 21's catching up. Wow. Zers. I need to change my MAs. They're still doing weird around there. Do your research. It will trust me. I don't know, man. I can't trust anybody, to be honest with you. And you guys shouldn't trust anybody out there in the interweb too, just because of the backgrounds that Trent and I have with the influencer space. You guys gotta be careful with influencers too, man, because most of them are out for themselves, dude. I just had two friends of mine. They were following Blaze. They got wrecked on that Blaze meme. Richard Hart has an ETH treasury that over 100 million in profit. Speculation is that he will pump his tokens. That's fair. Well, you know, and that's a speculation. You know, if Richard Hart came out there and he was talking about it, I would have a lot more faith into it, especially being in the meme space. A lot of memes run on speculation. They really do. They really do. Okay, where are we looking at? Ethereum. Okay. What's going on today? Oh, we should also take a look at Brett too. We have a guy in the Discord. He's been talking about Brett. He's in a Brett trade. I'd love to give him some TA. We're bouncing off the 21. Pop on the 1 hour time frame. Stokes are low. Strength's ready to go. VWAP is above. Money flows just slightly. Coming back in. We have the green dot. Momentum wave has been coming in, so that's a pretty good sign. You could say that this was a double bottom, possibly. This is a really weird candle action right there. Oof. I hope this is the bottom, man. Kind of looking kind of a little bit negative, like it wants to break down again to like 42.90-ish range, 42.50-ish range. But the momentum waves haven't fully, we haven't got a green dot, guys, okay? So we got to stay bearish, but this is showing signals of a possible bottom. If we get the green dot, it confirms, boom, there you go. You know you're good. You know, we actually posted some calls in the Discord this week, and we were like, hey, guys, we have a green dot. It hasn't confirmed, but keep an eye on it. And then literally like an hour later, the green dot went away. So that's one of the reasons why we wait for confirmation. We don't always try to catch the bottom. Sometimes we wait for the confirmation, and then we play the trade. He actually hates memes, but they do pump. He has a whole ecosystem, layer 1 blockchain that's brand new. Well, dude, man, Richard Hart's the man, right? He's a baller. He got a lot of money and doesn't tell anybody where he's at, and he's always taking care of his people. That is facts. Green money flow has been coming in on ETH. We were like to see this turn into a green dot trigger wave. That would be monstrous for Ethereum. If that turns into a trigger wave on the 6 hour, that could probably flip the 12 hour. We might pump up to the 21, actually. We've been pumping a lot on the weekend. It's really weird. And then dump on Monday. The 21's been catching up to the 12 hour. But like I'm saying, man, like it literally looks like it's about to, what did we just say, 42.50? It really looks like it wants to come down to that range and touch the 21 and bounce off it. We jump over the daily. We do have that downwards pressure too on the daily with the red dot coming down. Money flow still has not completely left the market. I mean, it's been a stretch. The VWAP is technically negative. The Stokes are high, and the strength is coming down too on the daily. So that might be a short-term bounce, you know. That's what I would expect. I would expect on the 12-hour to have more downwards action to maybe 42.50. But on the 4-hour, it's looking pretty good. So 12 hours kind of leaning into the middle of the night, you know. But the 4-hour looks good. I'm going to have to revisit this. We'll be posting stuff in the Discord today as it continues. He actually hates memes. I read that one. And it's pretty much a leverage on ETH. It pretty much is leverage on ETH. I feel like a lot of the alts are leverage on ETH. You got careful, man, with leverage, dude. All right, let's go jump over to Brett. And then we're going to head into my favorite segment and jump back on the charts. Brett is a meme coin. Should be with the biggies. B. Okay, well, we're in a triangle on Brett on the 12-hour. That could have been a bottom. Hopefully, this could turn into an anchor trigger wave. I mean, that's pure speculation. The 1 hour is actually looking pretty good. Okay, that's kind of nice. We bounced off the 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're breaking above it. That's strong. Stokes are low. Strength is still good. Money's been coming in. VWAP is having a very outwardly curved to it where it didn't go below the 0 line. The 4-hour. Okay. That's pretty good. Doji candle. Actually, doji candle. Doji candle trend reversal. Coming up. Momentum's coming in. VWAP's still good. We might come up back up to 5.5 or maybe even 5.6 on the 4-hour. 6-hour, we have a green dot. That's good. Look, we bounced off the 200. Actually, we wicked below it, but we closed above it. Bounce. Doji wants to move. Strength coming in. The short-term time frame looks pretty good. That might flip this 12-hour. If I was in a trade on Brett, I would probably keep it open. And then, okay, if I was me, I would keep my trade open on Brett, and I would monitor it on the short term and see if we can flip that 12-hour. You are fighting a longer time frame. So if I did get into profit, depending on my entry, I might set my stop loss in the profit and then let the trade kind of ride out and then kind of keep pushing my stop loss up. which you probably won't catch the top because it's going to you're going to get those wicks. But depending where you got in, the position is determines if there's a bad or good call. I think in his situation, I'd try to do a break even, do low profit. But guys, check out our BitFi link if you're new to trading and you want to learn how to do it. You use our link, you save 20% on your trading fees, and that's VIP 2 access. And guys, you get bonuses. If you're new, the first $100 you deposit, you get 50% bonus. The second bonus is a little bit more intermediate. A $500 deposit, you get a $100 bonus. A $1,000 deposit, you get $200 bonus. Once you get your bonus, you can actually put your money back on where you got it and just use it. Another thing too with BitFi, it's here you are, BitFi. There's no VPN and no KYC, which makes it very simple for users. Now, if you're more of a whale trader, they instead of doing the 20% for the newcomers, they do 10% increments. But our old promo didn't go as high as 10 to 20,000. So that's why we swapped, because a lot of people were talking about they wanted to deposit more. So if you deposit $5,000, you get a $500 bonus. Deposit $10,000, you get a $1,000 bonus, and you deposit $20,000, you get a $2,000 bonus. And like I said before, if the easier traders, if you can't afford that money, you could also put it back into wherever you got it from, and then just use your deposit bonus to trade with. And something to consider, guys, was we don't want to see anybody get liquidated. We don't want to see any shorts or shorts that get crushed, or longs that get crushed. So trade with what you're willing to lose, and be smart with your trades. Get the good entries that you need, and guys, just kick ass, man. We want to grow a community, and if you have any questions on how to trade, really jump in the Discord, and we can give you what we would do in your position. And we can't be financial advice, so I can't be like, well, sell it right here. But I could be like, well, if it was me, this is the area and this is what I would be looking into doing. But guys, please check out the BitFi links if you haven't already. That is the #1 way you can support the channel, besides liking and subscribing on everything. Hey, John, how you doing, sir? It was a pleasure having you on Thursday. I love your laugh. It's very contagious, and you have really high, good spirits. Let's jump into Crow. Jump into Crow, because John is driving today. John, is Axe 221 you too? Because we have somebody subbed as 221, and I was like, I wonder if that's John. Come on, Crow, break out of it. We have a doji candle right now, John, on the 3-day, which is a trend reversal-ish pattern. And the bears definitely gained some ground. They had a -5 to a -5, and now they have a +6. And we went from a 17 to a 30. So we definitely gave up ground. Oh, good. I thought that was you. We definitely gave up some ground, which is not my favorite thing to see. But there's some positive news here, John, on Crow. We might come back down to just below 15s. That is a possibility to hit like 13,558, which is that's a good level to be at for a retest. And straight maybe curving down, but the Stokes are low. The Stokes are low. Money's coming in, which means there's a chance that we go like this. We come up, we come down, we bounce off the level, we come up, and we break into the 2-1-2 zones. You know, that's something that I think that we might actually see on Crow, just on the 3-day anyways. That's what that looks like. I'll jump in the short term. Short term, we are at the bottom of this triangle we drew. Crow will pop in October. I hope so. I hope it will pop now. Man, I've been so patient. Dude, I love Crow. I'm like, I want to be rewarded now for my patience. 4 hours. So we're at the bottom of this triangle. It does look like it's ready to go again. We bounce off, bounce off, bounce off. Why is this yellow line? Ugh. Didn't want to remove my triangle, but I did. First green, we're in the first green candle right now. Could bounce up to almost 16 cents. Meet the 21 on the 4 hour. Money flow has been leaving. VWAP is still positive. Stokes are still high coming down, but we are entering the movement wave is coming up from the 4 hour. 6 hour, we got our first green dot. Could be a possible bottom. Could also be a fake out, guys. When we get these giant red candles coming down, generally we could get a couple green candles to a fake out. So I think there's likelihood of a pump coming, but I'd be wary of a fake out. Bounce off the 21, bounce off the 21 on the daily, two daily candles. Almost a third. Could be some consolidation. Money flow is still good. 2 day looks red. I just feel like next week we'll probably get some more red days. I think that will probably lead into Monday coming back down to just below the 15-cent level. But the weekly chart still looks good. Still looks like we're coming up. We definitely have to keep an eye on our weekly close tomorrow, guys, which we'll be live for. So you gotta have to jump on in with a weekly close. We'll keep an eye on it. Quant's kind of an interesting one. Looking at it, look at that. We broke out. I'm kind of bouncing off the trend line. Don't you dare break back in, Quant. We want to see nothing but upwards trajectory. Check out the DEXs, how the DEX is doing. This is Black Hole, Elio Trades DEX. And it's been nothing but downwards action, which doesn't mean it's not succeeding either. That's not how DEXs work. Ooh, that's pretty low. Hyperliquid's like the opposite. Hyperliquid's been nothing but up. Cake's a pancake swap. Hyperliquid's an Ethereum DEX, and Cake is a Binance DEX. Altcoin has a red dot now in the 6 hour. This is the problem trading the weekends, guys. It's just such a low volatility. Let's skim through, see if we can find a green dot on the 12 hour, okay? That way we can see a possible trade for something. Oh. I'm gonna scroll down. It'd be interesting to take a look at Cardano too. Ethereum shows downwards action, probably to the 21. ARB downwards action. Whole fell through the 21. Bounced off the 50 though. More downwards action. Optimism shows downwards action. Tau coin. It's bearish, but not. It doesn't. It's not. It's showing signals of a possible reversal. Like things like Cardano I'm looking at right now. It doesn't really look like it started. It's a downtrend. So I think there could be some down action coming for Cardano. We were hoping for it to play out yesterday and like the other time frames, that golden cross we created. So it's possible we come down to the 21, bounce off, and then create a higher high. The area we're at the bottom of this triangle, which is actually a pretty good entry point, especially 4-4. And I think it's making a golden cross right now too. But the momentum's still showing some downwards action. And you know, August, guys, it's not the most bullish month for crypto, believe it or not. XCN. XCN's making like a double bottom right now in the 12 hour. It did break below its triangle that we drew it out for it. It's at this first level, but if it breaks that, I'll probably come down to like 11.7 or 111. There's a couple of different areas before it decides to give it all back, but I don't know if we'll actually get to that point. But we definitely fell through that triangle. That's clear as day. We were just overlooking Crow. Hopefully Crow can come back. I mean, it's not like it's dead, but we want to see a rebound just because we love Crow. We love it. It's doing good. Huge Crow fan. I have a huge Crow bag. Not as big as other people, but hey, it's okay. Can't buy them all. Ondo is a good project. I do believe so. Is a doji candle, possible trend reversal. It's bouncing off the 21 on the 12 hour. SWI's been consolidating. Actually, SWI almost made a diamond-like pattern. SWI kind of has the diamond pattern going on, which is usually a breakdown. Watch SWI, guys. If you're in a SWI position, be careful, man. Diamond patterns are mean. A lot of them people just don't know how to look for them either. Okay, here we go. Luna Classic. 12 hour has a green dot trigger wave to the upside. Stokes solo strengths coming in. Hey, that might be something, guys. That might just be what we need to make our trade for the day. Now, granted, it's not confirmed. We have 4 hours till we confirm it, but let's take a look at the smaller time frames. It's the first one that we've had. Tim B, Binance, Bitcoin dominance starts to drop again. Good for alts and Ethereum. Yes, Tim. Let the dominance just rainfall down, dude. Well, the Luna Classic is bouncing off the 21, almost breaking through. It looks like it's breaking through the 21. We're bouncing off the 200. If we could break above the 200, we're doing really good. Hey, Luna might be one that has a trade possibility set up. I do think that you might be able to catch something here. Trigger wave broke out on the 6 hour, the 8 hour just confirmed and breaking out. 12 hour hasn't confirmed yet. So keep an eye on Luna Classic, guys. That's one of the ones that looks pretty good. Now we're going to swing up to the dominance real fast. Take a look at the dominance. The 1 hour dominance shows Bitcoin dominance coming down, country down, bouncing off. We fell through the 21 almost to the 50. The 4 hour has a doji candle though for a trend reversal, which doesn't mean a whole lot because it's not a huge trend that we've been in. But the 21 is kind of coming up. The strength and Stokes have been coming up as well. 6 hours straight up, dude, comes up to the 21. It actually bounced off there. Doji candle came up, bounced off, came up, kind of broke through. Finishing in there, and then we're on the 21 right now. And we could make a tight trigger wave to the downside in the dominance, so that could be a thing, Tim. Yes, you might be right. Tim B. God will bless our bags. T square. God is good. Yes, he is good. And yes, I hope he does bless my bags. And he might test my patience though and be like, oh, well, we'll give you another year. Extended cycle, everybody. Remooning yet? DCA and pray? Dude, I hope so, man. I hope so. I don't see it, to be honest with you. Not yet. Maybe the last 2 weeks of August. Oh, we're almost in the last 2 weeks right now. Frick, man. Time flies when you're having fun trading, right? So let's see here. 2 weeks from now. Is there five Mondays in August without October? I would wait. I think this next week is going to have some volatility. But the week after that and the week after that, I think it's going to be pretty good leading into September. We'll pump in September. We better pump in September. We got the freaking cuts coming in. If we don't pump in September, it means no peace deal with Putin and Trump. Then we have to go after peace with the Canadians, Canada. With what's the new guy? The guy got on there, Carney. Oh my gosh, what that guy's trouble, man. Will it pump in September? We'll retrace for a bit. I think it might retrace this next week, and then we'll pump in the 2 weeks after. Adam almost looks like it can be ready for a move. Whether you guys like Adam or not, it's not whether you like it or not when you're a trader. You just try to find what works best. Chainlink also looks potential for a possibility of a trade. DC and pray, my friend. That's what you do, man. Well, you don't have any better options. It's either throw it into stocks or throw it into crypto. I don't know how the Canadian banks run, but I know in the U.S. when you sign your form, you get a bank account. They technically own your assets. And the housing crash in '08, a bunch of people got the money confiscated because, well, this is ours technically, so we're taking it. So you might as well throw it into something. Yeah, the stock market had a crash in the '08 too. Everything was down like 50%. They had their bear market, but that also was screaming time to buy in. And I'd rather be down 50% than lose everything. Altcoin has a green dot on the 12-hour. Altcoin's been kind of hit and miss, though. Not all the green dots have been playing out. Maybe you can buy U.S. Treasuries. I don't know if I want to buy Treasuries. Immutable X also kind of look good, too. Doji candle, a reversal of the previous 4 red candles that we had. It's also the momentum wave is outwardly curved, and the VWAP is coming up. Strength coming up. Stokes rolling backwards. That's pretty good. That isn't looking bad. Beam also looks like that. Interesting. So a lot of the gaming stuff is looking good. So we were just talking about, I don't know if we talked about AVAX, but we talked about Altcoin, which falls into the space, which I don't know why it does, but it just does. We have a green dot. Almost green dot Mutable X. Superverse is kind of iffy, but almost green dot and Beam. Dude, I actually don't know if Desync is a gaming or if it's more like a rendering power. Destra looks like it's still gonna be coming down though, but a lot of the gaming ones, even look at Sand, dude. Sand has a green dot on the freaking Stokes are low, curving up, strength coming in, tight green dot near the 0 line with the VWAP. Oh my gosh, my chart, guys! I've been in here talking about the dang charts, and you guys didn't tell me. I didn't put the charts on the screen. Oh my gosh, I'm over here rambling on, just talking and going. Nobody said anything. I'm like, yeah. Terrible, guys. Terrible. I love rambling, guys, but I like to show you what I'm looking at so I can help explain it. Oh my gosh, we're over here adjusting, growing my charts real big so everybody can see it. No, they went up, John. They went up. I don't think so. I'm in the live. I'm gonna go rewind it. No, they went up, John. Gosh, darn it, Carl. Oh, that's okay. We're in here now. Gaming looks pretty good, and my wife wants to say something to me. So, guys, give me 1 second. We're gonna jump back into why gaming is doing fantastic. All right, I'm back. Okay, so now gaming is looking prime, guys. Oh, I can't believe I was talking without looking. I feel so dumb. So AVAX has bounced off the 21 Doji candle for trend reversal to the upside of the previous red candles. The momentum wave is coming down with the blue waves. They're very outwardly coming up, curvature, so which means we could do a flipperoonie. Altcoin has a green dot on the 12-hour, which is really looking kind of bullish, guys. And the 21 is moving in the upwards direction. Money flow is still green. It has been coming down. It's almost coming down, slight trading sideways. Like it hasn't been coming down very hard. VWAP just did break above the 0 line. Then we have Immutable X. Immutable X is a Doji candle reversing the 4 red candles, plus an outwardly blue wave push, which means we could get the green dots coming in here soon. We also have the VWAP wave coming in. Look for the ADA chart. It looks also good. I didn't see goodness in the ADA chart. We could go back to it. But I think ADA could be had a really good day when everything else was down. Well, now everything else might come up a little bit. ADA might do a little bit sideways action. Superverse doesn't look super great. Beam does look pretty good though. It hasn't quite clicked yet. And Sand looks the best of everything with the tight green dot, the zero line VWAP breaking up, strengthening, good Stokes are curving, and the low to the upside. Gala also has a possible trade. A lot of the gaming guys, even Decentraland, looking good. The engine does not look good though. Graph token looks pretty good. Gaming and AI, guys, I think it might be where some trades are at. Render looks pretty good. Arrow's been pumping. Might be looking for a retest though. Bitcoin coming down. Yeah, dude, I'd check out the gaming coins or AI if I was trading today with low liquidity. So you got low liquidity, so that's something to keep an eye on. Corium Cookie looks okay. Doge also kind of get a little bit of reversal possibly. Altcoin looks pretty bad. Look, it's gonna be coming back down pretty hard too. Poor Altcoin holders been getting crushed. Flare looks like it might be breaking out though. That's an XRP play. Hashflow has a savage wicks up. Can't contain it. Continue going down. Came down to 21. Fell through the 21. Came to the 50. Now it might be bottoming out. Jerry the Turtle does have a green dot, guys, on the 12-hour. It does. I wonder if SPX bottomed yet. SPX 6900. Could be a good time to get into SPX. Wow, look at that wick, dude. Look at this. Boom! And it came straight down to the 200. Guys, if you had any buy orders in on the 200, that would have been a great time to catch that. Would have been a great freaking time. Hey, we got 352 in here. Whoever 352 is, my new subscriber. Thank you so much. I think that was Tim. Tim, that was you who subscribed, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, helping us grow. And we're here for you guys. So, and if we're never live and you have any questions and set up on literally anything, your trades or whatever, take a look at it. You can always hop over the Discord and we could talk 24/7 down in there if we're around. Easier to get a hold of us there. Where's my mouse at? I see it and slide across the screen, but I can't find it. And we're almost finished looking at the charts, and then we could swing back over to ADA. I think somebody was asking about ADA, Cardano, Tanzan. I don't know enough about it, to be honest with you. Trump coin, downwards pressure. Troll, guys, we did get that green dot. It wants to break up, so we'll keep an eye on it while it's consolidating. Wow, look at Mantle, guys. Holy smokes. Yeah, Mantle. On the 12-hour, guys, the layer 2 on top of ETH. That's what Mantle is, right? Or was that Mantle a DEX? I could be getting it wrong. Wow, Manto's been pumping hard. How did I miss this? Is this in my bubbles too? It is Mantle? It is Mantle. Huh. It is starting at tippy top to though. Come down to 21, bounce off. 1 hour says it still could have guns. 30-minute got a green dot for the Pumperoonie. Yeah, this might get another small pump. Now, guys, I don't like chasing. I would not get into it if I was a trader because I don't chase the green. I just don't do it. But there is a possibility of another leg coming in. I would think that we might get a little downwards action. Boom. Another leg, maybe like a buck 40. But just be careful chasing green, guys. Oh, we're going to go back to 12 hours. Myra, Maker DAO. Maker's been consolidating too. We had a high, we come down, we come back up. Didn't make, not even really close to the higher high. It's a lower high. Come back down. Now we're making a lower low. Kind of bearish on that right now. Mudang, the biggest KOL person in the whole crypto market. Euro trading sideways. Neural AI. Neuro Labs. Nadix. Coming down. That almost looks like a bottom, to be honest with you. The first green dot. Yeah, I would say this could be a bottom. If it was me and I had dry powder on the side and I totally can't remember what this network is, this is something that I would look into. Nadix. It's a call, guys. We're at the first level support. Next level, if it falls through, it's about 30%, which is actually not terrible. This is an all-time low, isn't it? I mean, we don't like to buy things on a high. But it's not an all-time low. Maybe. No. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is a pretty good spot to get into this coin. I don't know what it is, so I can't give you financial advice, but this is definitely an area where you could DCA into this coin and possibly get a wick like that. Whoosh. You could get a wick up to the 13-cent level. Oh, not 13 cent, but 0.0013 range. Don't know anything about this coin. I just know that somebody had me look it up at one point. Pengu. And you guys out there hold Pengu? You guys Pengu holders? Support the project. How much coffee I have? It is at its last support before it comes down harder. It could stop right here, but it's not real real support. Strongest support's down at the 15.14 level. If we jump into turn on the VR VPN, shows you the nodes. Here's the biggest node. Okay, we've been following the nodes. Look at this gap right here, guys. There is a gap. So if we break this one right here, boom, easier drop. Boom, drop gets easier. And then it'll take like a stone throw to come down. Boom, 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 boom. And right where we said over here, this might be a little stop. It shows you guys a little bigger than these little baby ones on the side. And it really doesn't, not a big stopper, man. More likely, boom, 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 come down and stop near here. So be careful, man. Weekend trading, they try to get people off guard while they're out and about, not paying attention. Pengu is a good project. I mean, this could be a bottom. It could be a bottom because we're up over here, but and we have the curvature. VWAP coming in, strength could be reversing. Just be careful. Be careful. It is in the red, so you could, I wouldn't say throw your whole bag at it, but you might be able to put like 10% over your trading bag, and then if it drops all the way down, then you could go heavier and leverage. You lower your dollar cost into your trade. Pepe kind of bearish on the 12-hour. Pump on. Fell to the 21. Rejected, didn't make a higher high. It's too bad. Open doors to the downside. Peanut. Dog with hat. Wormhole. VChain. EFE. Virtual Protocols. USDT. 12-hour MXC. It doesn't look terrible. All right, we're just going to jump into the ADA. Tim, you still here? I don't know if you're still here or not, Tim, but we'll jump into ADA. And then I'm going to get ready to roll. Just because you're so kind to us, Tim, and you're 352 subscriber, 352. 352. So the DBS, so we had a doji candle our previous 12-hour candle was a doji for trend reversal. This did look like it might want to break out, but we didn't capture it. See, we almost wanted to break out. We shot up, couldn't make a higher high, close it. I mean, then we come back down, start right here. You know, the average candle, DBSI goes from the bears go from a 16 to a 19, saying that they have strength. The 21 is coming up. We did make the golden cross. So the likelihood of us coming down and revisiting the 87-cent level is very feasible. And we could bounce off the 21, or we could fall through it. That's something that we'll have to zoom in with on the shorter time frame. On the 4-hour, like right now, it looks like we're falling through the 21 on the 4-hour. And we might come down to the 50, to like 85-cent level, like we were just talking about. The 4-hour also still shows downwards pressure. It doesn't say it's done yet. Now, if it is done, it'd be nice, because that'd be a good double bottom. So it's something just to keep an eye on if you guys are trading ADA. On the 1-hour, it says we're going to be bouncing back up to the 21. So then you have to be like, well, do I need to zoom in on that time frame? So you can kind of keep shrinking it down. But currently, I would say I'm more bearish than bullish that we're going to come down and meet the 21 at the 85-cent level. That's just me. So if I wanted to do, you can't catch all the trades, but you could put a limit order in at like 85. Maybe we don't go there. That's okay. We'll find a different trade. You don't always have to have a trade in 24/7. But yeah, guys, I think what did I say on Bitcoin? 12-hour looking kind of bearish on the 12-hour. 6-hour, we might get a pumpamental, so hopefully we can pump. And we're in the bottom right now, and we just don't know it yet. We'll pump up to 118. We do have liquidation areas floating around 116 range. So we come down to right here, we will smack a bunch of the longs, which we don't really want to liquidate the longs, so that just always sucks. But that is a possibility that we might end up having. So we'll keep an eye on it. Guys, jump in the Discord. We'll be talking to you throughout the day, give you updates. It's awesome. It's free. Why not? Not free forever. So take advantage of it so you get grandfathered in. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I always love these Saturday streams. I might even do another one later because I just love spending time with the community. You guys have a good night. I'll see you on the flip side. Later.